Welcome to the Dirt Shed Show, where this week we are full of essential advice. And this advice comes from a great source. It's Rich Payne.
Hello. You all right, mate?
Yes.
How are we doing? Yeah, thank you, Martyn Ashton. We have just released a video that was guiding you through some advice on how to make winter riding more bearable, because it's pretty grim out, isn't it, right?
Yes, it can be.
It's a bit gloomy. And in that video, basically, we touched on why winter riding is a good idea. Madness, I know. And today, let's investigate that more, because I really think winter riding is a must if you want to experience real mountain biking.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, dude. And I've had some of my favourite rides in otherworldly weather. My riding discipline of trials meant I'd spend hours practising at the seafront location because there was tons of exposed rockery and stuff to play on.
Yeah, I was wondering.
And that ultimately meant I was riding in driving wind and rain all through the winter. And I won't lie, I did grow to love it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is something about the mindset that really is a hurdle for a lot of people, but also what I think is the reward. And the first idea of going out, getting, muddy and crappy and horrible, you're kind of like, well, why should I? That's something you want to avoid, right?
Yeah, and there is potential that your first winter ride will make you think that you were right with that grim perspective.
Yeah, the first one is the toughest. That can happen. The first real winter ride of the year can be a bit of a reminder to how tough things can get. You've had it easy all summer. However, once you find out your rhythm, your bike setup, your bike maintenance, you're left with a confidence, shall we say, that not only solidifies your ability to enjoy the winter months, but also breeds new skills and confidence into the new year too.
That regimen of tech maintenance is key too. We mentioned that briefly in the How to Have Good Rides in Bad Weather video at the weekend. It really is tough to learn that routine of winter bike maintenance, but once you've got the understanding and practice, you will know your bike in new ways. There's something awesome about riding a pristine bike out into the winter wilderness, knowing it's going to get filthy in an hour or so, but then you start looking forward to the peace and almost zen moment when you come back, where you have the peaceful clean and rebuild of your bike that's ahead of you.
Calm down, Yoda. Blow my neck. Right, we have a load of content on getting that winter bike regime in order. I'd really recommend looking out for more of that in the coming months. I'll drop a link in the description to Owen's Prepare Your Bike for Winter Rides video that I was watching earlier. That's pretty useful. I'll be honest, it's got everything you need to know. Okay, one benefit I think is overlooked when it comes to winter riding is quieter trails. It seems like you have the entire place to yourself sometimes.
Yeah, that goes for bike parks too. They're generally quieter, and some, like Bike Park Wales in the UK, are able to handle so much bad weather before the actual trail is really affected that much. Those bike parks have drainage surfaces that really make a difference to what you can get up to, even in the toughest of conditions.
Yeah, I tell you what, I find myself going to the park quite a lot in the winter,
Yeah,
just because of that. Yeah, it's true on the trails as well, though. I've had so many moments when I'm out in the rain, not a soul in sight, no one, and just beautiful trails leading me on a winter adventure. Can't go wrong.
Nice. Actually, viewers were really interested in the flat pedal recommendation from your winter rides video at the weekend, which this man here is convinced makes for an enjoyable experience over the clips.
I do. Your bike setup is critical to an enjoyable time, and that goes for your tyre choice and tyre pressures, the addition of lights and mudguards too, and the flat pedal thing though, come on.
Yeah.
If you need a mountain bike and you are entering your first winter season, then you can make your whole life a lot easier by running flats. It's just way safer as well.
It's true.
Yeah.
Even practiced clip pedal riders could gain something from flats during the winter.
Yeah, the flats, look, they allow for a looser ride, an ability to hang it all out in the turns. You get a little leg swag on, a bit of a drift, because you end up just steering with the rear wheel a lot, staying off that front brake a little bit and letting some rear brake and step the back end out, Of course, obviously, hanging a leg out is always slightly easier on flats. You don't have to worry about clipping back in.
I love seeing you ride in the wet. It's great.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, actually, that brings me to another banger bonus for winter riding and a huge uptick in skills. By riding in harder conditions, you will notice that once things lighten up in the spring, that your riding skill is way more acute and tuned in.
Oh, you are going full Yoda on us today.
Yes.
I like it. Yeah, the dry conditions will feel so much easier, but that is after you've allowed the tougher winter riding to get into your heart. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, love it for what it is. Tough.
Bloody good riding though, bud. Yeah, real mountain biking. It's a real mountain bike. Grr. The winter rides will become a partnership between you and your bike. The routine of ride, essential maintenance will be, and as yet unseen payoff that lasts long into the better weathers of 25, dude. You just have to take the leap let it happen.
Oh, I love it.
Just take the leap.
Lastly, I guess we would have to touch on the biggest benefit of all.
Okay.
That hard-earned cup of tea, coffee, cake, beer, or whatever vice you think you've earned by the end of a big day out on the winter trail.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like that feel. I'm always looking forward to that cup of tea or coffee, say for yourself.
Yes.
Once the bike's clean, I'm indoors, I'm dry, and I'm toasty. It's a great reward, though. The best cuppa you can have, really. The best. Nice Earl Grey.
You love a cup of tea anytime.
A cup of tea.
So here's a question for everyone watching. Are you going to be riding this winter? We hope we've convinced you. If so, what are you going to do to keep yourself motivated and infused with energy to ride in the cold?
And what about you Southern Hemisphere riders? As we all face the cold snap, what temperatures are you currently enjoying? What will you be getting up to as European riders slop around in the mud? Come on, let's see what they got. Make us jealous, I dare you.
Right, let's head over to the news with, well, actually, dude, it's us.
What?
Tom's not here today, so
Tom?
the news.
Oh, my days.
The news.
Okay, first up then, Mark. Remember that we have an awesome Peaty's competition running at the moment?
Yeah.
Did you remember?
I have.
Oh, nice. Well, the prize, you can win a Peaty's bundle. We have 2 to give away, and winners can choose up to a £200 limit of product for their bundle. That's a lot of stuff.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Competition ends on the 22nd of November, so get busy with your entry by following the link in the description down below.
Yeah, we also have a discount code for you all. Peaty's are offering GMBN viewers a code worth 20% off. The discount code can only be applied to products that are not already discounted. The code is valid for 3 months until 13th of February 2025 and cannot be combined with other offer promotions. The code is GMBN20.
Good terms and conditions.
Dude, I should be on an
Nice.
advert.
Yeah. Mondraker's all-new gravel bike, the Arid, has been launched. Yeah, an MTB brand-developed gravel bike featuring an all-carbon frame and fork infused with their MTB know-how from XC and downhill whirlwinds.
And they've got a few of them, right?
They have.
They have. It's a cleverly designed frame for an ultra-smooth ride. It also has frame storage and dedicated bags for spares and tools. Modern gravel setup and one by drivetrain only.
Yeah, it has up to a 50C tyre clearance and multiple water bottle mounts. There are 5 different sizes, pricing from £3,199 for the Arid Carbon, all the way up to £8,499 for the Carbon RRSL.
Blurman. And you can look forward to seeing an epic ride on this bike from Owen, actually, later this week.
Yeah. The rider entry for the Red Bull Hardline Tasmania has been released, and it looks like an amazing lineup with a more race-orientated list of invitees for the event, which is set for February 7th and 8th, 2025.
I've got some notable standouts, dude. Josh Bryceland,
Yes.
Asa Vermette, Cade Edwards, Nina Hoffman, Troy Brosnan, Valley Hole, and none other than Sam Hill.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's cool.
The list also includes the return of last year's winner Ronan Dunn, plus Lou Ferguson, Bernard Kerr, and perhaps surprisingly Jackson Goldstone, who saw his season come to an early end thanks to the 2024's version of this race.
Yikes. All right, Trash Free Trails now have just released the State of the Trails report for 2024, reusing this powerful image of a mouse who's been trapped in a bottle and sadly died.
Yeah, it's a bit much, actually. TFT highlights that 33% of single-use pollution on our trails is made up of drinks containers eligible for their deposit return scheme. That's a third of the trash out there that we could eradicate almost overnight if we took that up.
That's an amazing amount, actually.
Yeah.
All right, Gamux bikes have been enjoying the unveiling of their trail bike offering, the Sego FR. It features a pinion gearbox and Gates belt drive. The show bike looks very cool with Reynolds wheels, Manitou front and back, and Hayes brakes. They're teasing us with the threat of bringing this bike in production, and I can only hope they do, because it's a weapon.
They're gonna. Over in the GMBN shop, we're offering some wicked Christmas bundles, so start planning some perfect gifts and stocking fillers by visiting the store, please. Also, don't forget, we have Black Friday coming up on 29th of November, and we will have some awesome offers available, so don't forget to visit the store then too.
Yeah, of course, we really appreciate that support, whether that is in the store or being part of our YouTube memberships. We really couldn't do it without you, so it does mean a lot. It does mean loads, doesn't it?
It really does. If you haven't seen the new emojis in our memberships, then take a look at the perks tab or the memberships tab on our YouTube homepage for all the details about our Trail Crew and Trail Boss tiers that are currently available.
Right, that's all the news for now. Let's head back to the guys in the shed.
Wait,
that's us.
That's us.
That's me and you.
It's just us.
We're already here. Oh, man. Hacks and bodges! Hacks and bodges! Hacks and Bodges.
That was good.
Amazing.
That was good.
Yeah, I like it.
First one this week is from Doug Smith. I've repurposed empty gum boxes to store spare batteries, memory cards, and action camera stuff. Toss the container in his hip pack, and they're secure while I ride.
Nice.
Great idea. I love the simple one.
Kyle Dabney, right, I was staring at my firewood rack in my apartment that I don't use. Do I sell it or do something with it? I needed a repair stand and started looking at ways into transforming it and came up with this. Look at that. Bike stand off the back.
But just have a little look at what
counterweight.
A counterweight on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, poor Doug. He didn't stand a chance this week.
No, he really didn't.
Hacks and Bodges winner, hands down, Kyle Dabney with that amazing little...
Yeah, that's good.
That's a whole
workstation.
Garage of workstation.
It looks like it's on casters as well, so you can move it around and stuff. Yeah, that's good. What do they win?
Top shelf. That is a GMBN race top on its way to Kyle.
Monkey.
Well done.
Yeah,
well done.
Nice.
If you've got a hack or a bodge, send it into our uploader, which is in the description down below. We love seeing your stuff, whether it's fails, whether it's sends, whether it's bike vault, all the hacks and bodges. Yeah. You could win something on the show next week, so give it a go.
They'd have to go some to beat Kyle, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but Kyle can't do it next week.
No, he can't.
No.
Sorry, Kyle.
Okay, things we liked this week.
Yes.
First one, Club Superbike.
Yeah.
Putting their crew through their paces. This is actually a really hard log to get over.
That's a proper trialsy log, isn't it?
But
oh, that was good.
Look at that one. But there's some really good efforts.
Face plants. I like that one. They catch the guy like midair.
Very tricky riding.
Yeah.
Next up is Giulio Pocario. Amazing style. Look at how he turns this manual. Oh my God, that was sick.
And then front wheel, back wheel, back wheel.
Great riding, Giulio, love it.
Bar spin out as well.
Lovely little bar spin out, nice. Next one,
George Atherton.
This little bit through this tunnel is great.
Yeah, do you know...
He's in Kazakhstan, right?
He is, yeah. Do you know who I think needs a shout out on this? Is Nico Turner, the FPV drone pilot.
Yes.
Flying through that. Nico. Nice flying.
Well done.
Yeah,
lovely.
That's cool.
I want to do a quick shout out to G because he's got 3 dates left on his speaking tour.
Very nice.
This is in the UK only, I'm afraid. But you're welcome to come and join him. Today, the 19th, he is in Middlesbrough.
Really?
On the 26th, he's in Cheltenham.
Cheltenham, nice. Then where does he go?
And then he's going on the 5th of December to Christchurch.
Christchurch?
Yes.
Wow.
I've heard great things about his talk, so maybe think about buying a ticket if it hasn't sold out already. Now, Rich.
Yes.
Last thing I like this week.
Oh.
You're going away. No, what I like is you're going to Malta. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm off to Malta this weekend to race Europe's first urban enduro. Yes, GMBN is heading back to street racing. Hopefully with slightly more success.
Lots of wood.
I don't know. Well, yeah. Basically, it's the Extreme Urban Enduro in Malta this weekend. Entries are still open. I mean, if you can get a last-minute flight, get on over.
Have you ever done an urban enduro before?
I've done a couple of urban races. Never an urban enduro. I have dabbled in enduro.
Yeah, done the odd one.
I've had a go. But I'm really looking forward to this one. It's something like I've never done.
Sounds like great videos coming up. Right, it's time for the caption contest. Now, I've got to do a slight confession. Last week, I forgot to do a picture. So we didn't do a caption contest, but we've got such great people out there, they gave us captions anyway. So we can give a stunt mug away no matter what.
Oh,
so
okay.
First one is from Monster Works, and he says, when Martyn is that distraught about mountain bikers going to the road, he forgets about doing a caption contest. Yes.
Yeah, and then...
Well done.
Rick... What? How do you say it is?
Ricked
TDV. Memory Loss Awareness Week. Get your older friends checked out. I mean...
He's talking about
You're
me,
one step away from wearing a string vest, basically, aren't you?
Oh, don't tell him about the vest. Oh, I'm wearing a vest, all right? Today I've got a vest on. It's cold. And I said I've got a vest on.
Martyn, it's chilly.
It's not.
It's chilly,
not that
Martyn.
bad.
Oh.
It's not that bad. Right, I think the winner this week is Elric TDB, Memory Loss Awareness Week. Get your older friends checked out. I would throw this stunt mug, but for some reason
it's full of screws.
It's full of screws.
It's literally got shrapnel in it.
So I don't think I'm going to throw this one,
Please don't.
although it's perfectly capable of being thrown. Stunt mug on its way to Elric. Well done. And here is this week's caption contest photo. I remembered.
Wow.
Give us a caption for that.
What a picture.
And we will see if you can win that stunt mug next week.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Mark, coming up this week, what have we got?
We have got some banger videos. Starting with this one. I didn't like the sound off to begin with, but then I agreed with it. 2024 trends that we hated. There were some things this year that have happened that we did not like.
Okay.
Good video, good video.
Should your next bike be a gravel bike? You could say yes. Who knows?
I think this video will get you thinking, that's for sure.
Looking forward
and
to
I
it.
do like the look of that bike. If I like a gravel bike, I like this one.
Easy, Tiger.
All right, calm down,
All right.
calm down. And we've got Blake builds a full suspension mountain bike.
Ooh.
I have seen the bike.
Yes, me too.
Yes, look forward to that video. Coming up on the channel today. Right, we've got to get moving. We've just got time to do the bike vault. And our first bike in the bike vault this week, Jack Walker. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That is propane. Very, very cool setup.
Spindrift.
Ohlins, front and back.
Yes, nice.
Come on, that's a super nice.
That's exactly what I'm going to be racing at Malta Urban Enduro.
I've got a Spindrift in the garage. I haven't ridden it yet.
Oh, get out on it. Right,
Yeah.
from lackluster, from an autumn ride, a Trek Roscoe 8
that's
under
nice.
some power lines.
Yeah.
Oof, power. What do you think? That's quite cool, isn't it?
I really like it, and I feel like I know where he's riding. I think I've been there, so I'm
Really?
going to give it super nice.
Where is it?
I think that's over by Farnborough. mate.
Just look the next one. Right, next up, have a look at this. From Adrian Murphy, it's a Canyon Torque custom-painted Hope 5 Pro hubs, silver spokes, Manitou Dorados, rental fat bars, Hope Tech clamps, and 3 furry friends.
What a set of puppies. Super nice.
Definitely.
Next up, Timothy Raja. He is on his Canyon Torque in Singapore. That makes me think that there could be all sorts of creepy crawlies around that bike. I don't know why, but it's a very nice looking bike. Wide wheel set with Maxxis Assegai front and DHR2 rear. Lone dropper, Canyon GS stem, G5 stem, and handlebar.
Nice. Yeah, super nice. Super nice. Adam Ewell, off-piste at Queen Elizabeth Country Park. What, it doesn't say what that is, but it's very colourful. Look at them.
I love the colourways.
Oh, we're going for it.
Feeling
We're going
generous
for it.
this week.
Justine.
First time uploading content, good for you. 2022 Cube
Congratulations.
Stereo.
Yeah, 120. Good travel
really
around that,
nice.
I think.
Nice. The town
Drive-
walls are doing well on that bike, aren't
Yeah,
they?
and look, he's even made drivetrain side photo. He listens.
Very super nice.
Very super nice.
Next up, this is weird, from Doug Smith. That sent me all funny. Which way?
Well,
It's
anyway.
a nice Marin hardtail.
Yeah.
Perched Cleveland script sign in Edgewater Park.
I don't know where that is.
Nice.
Yes, nice.
Nice.
It's a bit
Nice.
confusing to me.
Nice. Nice bike.
And then next up, we've got Norman Umalong on a cross.
Wow, where
Somewhere
is that?
deserty and white tyres, white Onzas. Look at
tyres.
that. That's
The tyres and the terrain itself are fantastic.
It makes it look like the bike is floating.
It's a super nice
Holy
to end
smokes.
this week.
Yeah, cool.
There we go. That's the Dirt Shed Show, winter riding talk.
Yeah, so let's see in the next bike vault your winter bike shots. Theme time!
Let's see some mud on those bikes.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Right, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget the uploader is linked in the description down below. Martin, it's been a pleasure.
Ain't it? Nice job.
Oh, good work, good work.
Nice job. We didn't even shake hands.
No, we didn't. That was weird.
See you next week.